4:45 p.m. Vertical live. Better put that back on the windscreen because I'm driving now. Excuse me, the heater. Whoa. I've just been for a fish, nothing, cracked the poops and packed up. Cold, wet and windy, and I did slip over. I know it's nothing to do with this channel, just explaining what I've just done. So the weather looks like it's going to change now. Now I'm packing up and going home. It's always the way. Better put my parker lights on. It's 3 p.m, Chris. Where are you? You'll be at work. No, yes, you'll be at work. Oh no, the rod I was just using slipped off. Can't do a proper live for the channel. Channel orientated live stream because it's raining. It stopped for now, but there's more coming. We got the house. We got a house. Because we're in the last live. I said we got to move. We got to find it again. Hello. What's going on? Hello. I just went for a fish. I've got my fishing shirt on. This, I know it's not a fishing channel, but lots of people coming in now. Das, going on. Just went for a fish. Cracked shites and left. A little video come, well, VFA put up a video of all the places they stock trout this school holidays. I just went to the lake that they said they did, and nothing. Bloody slipped and fell same direction as before, but I managed to get my hand down onto the ground before I hit it. Just subscribe, thanks Charlie. Best driver. So, night off again. I almost want to pack the crayfishing gear in the bloody car and go crayfishing, but I can catch them. They're easy. Not good. Footy boots. Or what do they call them? Bad had a pair. Proper water. I forget what they were called. They had spikes in the bottom of them. They used to use them when we were watering the cotton, when he was walking along the channel banks. I don't know what they're called, but they had a metal spike. Not a sharp spike, but like a... Oh, you know what, I'll just pull over here in this bloody parking bay. And look like I'm talking to myself, to everyone that drives past. So, about a yay long. They were flat on the bottom. It's like if you cut a nail straight off. It's kind of hard. I don't know what they were bloody called, but they were like wetsuit material. I think they had a steel cap. Did they have a steel cap in them, or forget now? But looked just like a pair of slip-on Blundstones, but a zip on the side, wetsuit material, and they had these spikes built into the bloody soles. I'll turn that off because that vibration's probably coming through the live stream. I've sort of regulated the temperature. My hands were bloody frozen because I didn't put my gloves on. Yeah, I don't know. He had a pair of those, and I wore those reef shoes. You can get them at Kmart. They're just wetsuit material with a bloody sole and the drawstring. That's what I used to wear. Well, I still do wear. I've got a Kmart brand at home. I think they are black ones with little blue bits on them. I don't like going in. Ideally, I go if I want to go swimming in like a river or something where I can't see the bottom or feel. Well, I don't really want to feel the bottom either because I don't really like that either. So I put these shoes on and I go for a swim. But where we went camping, I've got my lights on. Easter time, no worries. I'll go swimming there without footwear on because I'm only going out so far. But when I had to swim across with my bloody lure, that was daunting. I was going feet first because I was feeling. I don't like if I can't see the bottom. I'd much rather have shoes on or something on my feet because of how many times my feet have been sliced open from oysters. Sand shoes. That's what I've got. The sand, wetsuit material. I wore them when we stopped at Waranga Basin for a swim on the way home when we went to Wanganella. I had them shoes on. I put them on. I've got shoes on. No worries. I'm full steam ahead. I forget what brand. He's probably still got them. I know they used to shrink. They'd shrink when they were dried out, and when you put them on, they would loosen up. It must be wetsuit material. The best. Blue Hawaii. We bought a whole slab of them and the Lando Norris. So I've tried twice today in 2 different lakes to catch a bloody stocked trout, and I have not seen a single one. It's like they said they did it, but they haven't done it. But anyway, I'm just letting you know what I did today. Night off. It looks like, well, I can see blue sky out in front of me, but behind me, it's black. That's what I think too, but I'm not gay. You never know. We might end up somewhere crayfishing later. We could be packing the house again. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just do that when the time comes. That's the rod that fell. my other fishing fans. I've got to lift the reel up and sit it inside the carrier. Excuse me, I've only been out of bed for an hour. Charlie, excuse me, hang on, I can catch up on Kobe. Oh, why Donna, hello. Cool player. Dibble. I reckon I know who Dibble is. Dibble? Dibble. So, 394's gone. And I haven't heard from the guy since, because he knows. Because he knows he should have paid more for the saw. He didn't pay any extra for the friggin' bar and chain either, so I was a bit pissed about that. I reckon Darcy's like, oh yeah, he only wants 500 for it, 500 for this, 500 for that. And it was the Husky Oregon. Yeah, my 394. The chain brake flag had I put a 266, that spring that at the front of the clutch cover. So the slightest bit of pressure would activate the chain brake, but when you want to disengage it, it'd hit the bloody handle and you'd have to force it a little bit more to unlock it. And I haven't heard from him, so he must have either fixed it or sorted it out. Oh no, he goes, oh, I got a 372, I bought it brand new from the bloody auctions. It was an ex-army, $600 for a 372, brand spanking new. I said, oh yeah. I go, what bar are you running on that? He goes, 24. I go, I haven't got anything longer than a 24. Well, I do, but I didn't want to give it to him. The 28. So he got the Oregon Husky, the same as the one that you've got, but mine had more paint on it. And a longer chain, I think it was. No. What would it, oh, it's probably, yeah, it would have been. It would have been the chain of it was running on the kit saw straight out of the packet, so. But I've been watching back my own videos for the last, pretty much since the live stream. I've been going down and down and down and down on my other channel, so I get the watch hours and the views come up and thumbs ups. So what am I up to? I'm up to where the Super XL Auto played up. So, like I'm, what's going on? So, yeah, I can't do anything on the saw front until we move house, which is only a week away. But I'll be tearing into that 2511 T-clone. It's at pulling the engine out of the case stage, still from way back. I mean, I could go home after this and chuck all the crap on the workbench into a box and ready to go to the new house, and I'll have my workbench. I need to, if you guys that are watching right now know of a nice light, rechargeable ideally, that lasts longer than half an hour for my workbench. I've got a long, thin one off Temu. It's in the photo, they advertise it, they put it in like in the back of a display sort of nook off a wall. It's got 3 modes, like cool white, warm white, and then a mixture of the both. I normally use the mixture of the both, but it only lasts like 30 minutes. Xavier, are you a sub? I've seen your name, your username looks familiar. $100 bar and chain for free. Pretty much. Pretty much. I need to see if you can get a 30. Is there a 32? Husky mount. Doesn't really need to be a sprocket nose bar. I had a quick look at Abseil the other night as well. He's got not much. He's got Carlton bars, but I didn't see any Jack Max. He's probably sold out of all those. I mean, Sunday, about midday, the local fish store's coming around to give us a price for the whole lot of the fish. We went and seen them yesterday. I said, we got to move house. We're shutting down all the tanks. He goes, oh, Jesus. And then one of the new guy that works there, well, he's been there 6 months, maybe a little bit longer. He said, I can go around there, no worries. So he's coming around to get quantity and prices to take everything. So that's handy. I was just thinking, if I go home now to go into the garage to do something, it's going to get very cold very fast. And I tried to use the heater the other night and it tripped the power. Just one of those little box fans, heaters. It tripped the power. But the washing machine was on at the same time, all the tanks. Something's not right with the house. It just trips power. Cool. That Giants one, Darcy's, he sent me photos last night. I said, oh, what's the muffler look like behind the cover? And he sent me a photo of it. It's the exact same muffler. But they've moved the thingo. So I might get one or two of them. I might even get 2 of those for the next giveaway. I've got to do the bloody... So once we move house, get settled in, all that stuff, I'll do a video. Or a live stream. Maybe a live stream. To get names to go into the draw for the 1,000 sub giveaway saw. I'll get the names to go in the draw while still working on my one to see where it can get me, or how much I can get out of it. I know I can get lots out of it if I had a lathe. But I think that's what we'll do. Collection area is open 1st of September, so I've still got like a month. I can't take lots of saws out to the bush anymore. I could probably fit, I could fit enough in to do a week's worth of videos. So I think that's what I'll do. We'll do a live. I'll title the live stream, if I do a live stream, 1,000 subs giveaway, draw entry. Excuse me. What's that symbol there on my stereo? TP? Needs toilet paper. I was thought about going live last night while I was sitting there. One of my tanks has a parasite in it, and I treated it maybe Saturday. It's probably Friday, Saturday, or Sunday before we went to work, because we went out, and I think it might have been Sunday. Monday, because we had to take the sleep test equipment back, and we were going to look at another house in Kilmore. I had to treat it, and yesterday should have been the day it was drained, so I did that last night. I turned the RO wastewater hose on, and I sat there and waited for it to go up. I drained it down, waited for it to go up. So diluting the solution, there's still a little bit in there. I could probably do it again, but the Corey's in there. I've only got all my baby Corydoras and one big koi better, half moon. So I did that, and I thought I might go live, but the noise from most of the filters would be annoying for you guys, probably. This one's really loud bubble, like a that sort of carrying on. I've changed it. The air still goes through the system the same way. I can't. It used to be a lot quieter, like it wasn't even. It come out like an air stone. Now it's coming out like just the hose. You put the hose in the water, and it's like boom, 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 boom. I can't work it out. I've tried 3 different filter. So they operate off air, which sucks it through the sponge filters and up out through the spout. The air is what draws the water through the sponge filters. It's the best. It's the best way for filtration for aquariums. There's no, you buy the ones with the power head. You're paying for the power for that. I'm paying. I've got 2 massive air pumps, both sides of the room. Every tank has one of these sponge filters in it. There's a couple that have got the power head filters, and I've got 2 canister filters in my fish room. One 4-foot tank has 3. sponge filters, run off air. The other one has 4 sponge filters and it has 1 power head filter in it for flow. That's crystal clear, that tank, crystal clear. And it's got bristle noses in it. But all that's going to change on the weekend, on Sunday. I don't think you won't be able to do it Sunday. They'll have to come out probably Monday, or this guy might do it Sunday, I don't know, but we've got work Sunday night. Local fish store is coming out to price all of it up, the whole lot, the fish, the whole lot. Obviously not the yellow belly, the crayfish. I didn't see the yabby yesterday. He may have got out. It's quite big. He was only a bait size yabby when I put him in there. Now he's eating size. I didn't see him yesterday when I fed the tank. Hopefully he's still in there and he was just hiding. So I'll be having like a freshwater seafood basket before we move. Yeah, cut the whole lot except for the 4x2x2 tank with all the expensive plecos in it. And the turtle. The turtle's not going either. But everything else is going. All my cories. Unfortunately, I didn't want to get rid of the stir-bys, but maybe I could still keep those in the big tank. Actually, no, because the plecos will eat their eggs. It's like caviar for other fish. They'll eat themselves. They're constantly eating their eggs, the cories. That's why I haven't had any babies since, because one pair will be spawning and then there'll be another couple behind them coming along and eating all the bloody eggs because they don't want them to spawn. That's why I haven't had any babies since hatching them myself. Yeah, it's windy here too. I was having trouble on the phone with Mum last night. She kept freezing on me. I said, you'll have to say all that again because I only got every 4th or 5th word. She goes, oh, it must be your internet. I said, it's not my internet. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi on the house internet. You know what? I might actually go home and play with the saw. 661 and the 110 still on the back seat. I can't remember where I put the other 2 brand new mufflers for that. I watched back that with the 32, far out. I'm thinking about sticking the ported cylinder back on it with the Meteor piston. Oh, that's the fridge. They must have got a bit of charge today. Oh, when I get home, probably the 2511. I probably should go out to the shed or the garage because this new house doesn't have a shed. And I said that shed, it's going to have to be pulled completely down to individual panels, not the 4 panel, that ported cylinder goes really good. Yeah. I said, we'll pull this shed down, take it to the scrap joint, and buy a new one. You're back. Buy a new one. Because their new place it's got an L-shaped backyard, and it's currently half mud, half grass. Like, I don't even know if it's grass. It's probably weeds. But it's got a drive-through roller door like our house, but the new house is a 3-car garage. It's wider, heaps wider. So, like, just to talk up the garage, I could have a fish room one side, 2 rows, and my aisle on the other side, and still park 2 cars in the garage. But I think camper trailer will go maybe one side. Kieran's going to do all that, but I'm thinking maybe pave it, chuck some pavers down or something, and put a new shed up, but I don't know. Like, we're only going to have to mow the backyard and the nature strip. The front yard's got fake grass and sort of stepped, what do you call it? Like retaining wall, fake grass, and then another little step up to the front of the house. And it's only an L-shaped backyard, so the trailer's going to have to be, it's going to have to be accessible through the door. We've got a coal, a heap of crap. I don't know if we're going to get a skip bin or what, but we've got that bin that gets emptied every Friday at home, and I think it's full of bloody kids' clothes at the moment, which I'll have to go through and get some rags. I've gone off topic again. I don't know what the friggin' hell. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Go home and just chuck stuff in storage boxes off the workbench. There's 2 sets of bloody driving lights on it. There's that Titan 35 saw that I was trying to get together to bloody reveal to you all. Mini Mac. Still sitting on it. Whatever else. Wiring for stuff. They're nice. They've got to go on the new car, but they've got, because it's got that plate for the control box for the bloody winch. It's got a plate and it's bolted on top of the bloody bull bar, and it's got that rubber edging around it. It's a pain in the bum. I don't know why they did it like that. It's a bloody ARB bar. It should be exactly the same as this one. But it's like they've cut the top out of the bull bar, and then they just the control box, they've mounted it instead of that way, they put it that way, and they've put this plate on top, and you can't put a bloody spotties on it. You got to have a stupid light bar. They were on this. No, they're brand new. They're brand new. They were on the ute, actually. They're on the ute. 7 inches. These ones are 9 on this one. They're a little bit too big. I need to oval out the holes, and so I can move it forward a bit, so I can tilt the lights up a bit, because they point straight down at the ground, like 60 metres ahead. That's where they're hitting. They've got to go up a bit. The top bar on the bull bar's in the way. I can't lift them up. Plus the old set that were on this are still there, but they're not on the workbench. They're on that. They're on the rack above the filing cabinet, right next to the 2.3 Mini Mac. I need to find an idle screw and spring for that too. like without pulling one off another saw, sort of. I don't know if any of the there's no motors out in the garage in that milk crate that have carbs on them anymore. The idle screws on the 300 series, are they the same or different? Smoking some meth, that's nice. I'm not. Looks like you have been as well. Nope. Oh yeah, I got 2 new 9-inch in a box for sale. I saw your posts. This is all I smoke. It's getting cold in here. And the back window's fogged up. Look at that. Suppose I better go home. 300 series is different. Because she rattled straight out while I was mid-cut, straight into the sawdust, and I could never see it, never find it after that. If I took the metal, we have a metal detector, but we've never used it. We turned it on and I went out the front garden and it was just going absolutely, what's going on? It was going absolutely bonkers because it picks up everything: copper, brass, bloody steel, zinc, aluminium, so like ring pulls. It just goes absolutely bonkers. I don't even know the bloody. Oh, I got more mud on my leg. I just fell over again. Oh yeah, Darcy knows. He was there when I was saying about it. But you'll see it in the video on my other channel when I put it up. Back again. Don't know how to set it up to pick up. I suppose it'd be like a silver coin. Would it? No. Silver, brass, zinc, bloody everything. It just goes absolutely bonkers, and it tells you on the screen what it is, but you're like, there's nothing there that you can physically see. So that was another sort of waste of money, but I suppose you got to put it might be better if you put the headphones on. Every live stream, because daughter has been in hospital again. I've only been back. This is probably is this the 4th live stream since I've been back? I've only done one on source properly. Oh, it's going to start bucketing down in a minute. Look at that. Not good. Been here since the start, but you keep saying back again. You said back again there. I'm back up there. She had a very bad accident. Like since the last time we were talking. Very bad accident. No good. What, car? Car accident? Or something else? Hey, look. Is it raining? No, I can't hear it hitting the car yet. Yep. Far out. Far out. I'm not using my thingo, my bloody microphone. I can't use it on my camera. I just film now with it in its waterproof case, and it's better, but not 100%. She broke a collarbone. Her arm and leg. Jesus. I just watched back. There's water drops on the friggin' lens. But with me talking, it's a little bit better. It's not crackly and doesn't, the volume doesn't go through the roof, but the raindrops are loud hitting it and the wind noise is very minimal. You feel bad. Why do you feel bad? Charlie Hill. It's getting dark very fast, isn't it? So my watch hours on this channel is very low. I checked my other channel this morning and it's almost twice the amount of watch hours, and I've got way more videos on this channel. 620 something videos on this channel. My other channel I have maybe 40. Says she broke a collarbone, her arm and leg. Oh. Collarbone, that wouldn't be nice. I thought I broke something when I was stranded in the bloody reservoir. But she's good. Certain positions I get into with my arm, I could feel it's the muscle that runs down beside your shoulder blade. You look tough. Why is that? Shinko. Nah, I just act it sometimes. I'm not tough at all. Put that one on. Yeah, collarbone wouldn't be nice. And none of it would be nice. I broke my bloody foot. My foot got crushed. So picture this as my toe. That bone right there. And that bone there on my right foot got pretty much crushed. That was the worst 8 weeks of my life. Had to wear a moon boot. I was taking a box of bloody codeine a day. They told me to rest up. It lasted half an hour in a bloody recliner chair. I go, I can't do this. I'm falling asleep. Thanks for that, biker. Oh, biker, what's going on? Thanks for the gold coin. I do have those now, guys. Gifts. 7-ish weeks off work, I had to pick up a truck, my truck. I had to drive it to Gorski to get the body put on, a tipper body on the back of a prime mover. So turning it into a tandem tipper truck. Take the moon boot off and drive barefooted to Gorski, and then when it was ready, picked it up, drive it back to our house, then to the mechanic shop to get him to roadworthy it, then from there back By that time I got the all clear. I think I just gave myself the all clear and went back to work. But I was up on the moon boot every day. I built numerous bird aviaries. This was back when I was bloody breeding birds, budgies and budgerigars and bloody red rump grass parrots and cockatiels. I was on the moon boot every day, building bird cages. We're going buying birds, this and that. 4 bones in my foot broken, hurt. Not big toe, other 4 broken right above the arch. Ooh. Oh, far out. Hillbilly John, what's happening? Ian, what are you doing today? I've got another channel, Ian. It's Brendo's Fishing Adventures. This is my fishing shirt. It's got a big rainbow trout on the front and on the back, Brendo's Fishing Adventures. I just went down because school holiday stocking for the trout. I went to a lake they just said today in a video that they released bloody trout into and didn't get a single one. BT bumpers hurt. I keep hitting me friggin' shin on the round trailer plug on both cars because they stick out nearly as far as the bloody toe balls. Sure am. Melbourne, Oz. Oh, that's cold on me bloody, what do you call it, the back teeth. Molars. It's doing that pixelation thing on the bloody screen. Well, I had the tailgate off the back of one of those tandem tippers fall on my last 2 toes on my right foot. If I had steel cap work boots on, I'd have no toes left. I had thongs on. If I had a steel cap work boot on, I'd have no toes left. They would have cut them. It would have cut my toes clean off. I've still got a scar there because it blistered the next day. The next day it blistered it. I've got photos of it. It raised that much. The full, you'll see the scar on my foot. Wish I could show you. 2 bones. The bone leading to my pinky toe knuckle and the next toe up, the middle bone of the thing, and it felt like my whole bloody foot was, the pain of that was just absolutely friggin' the worst. Okay, nice. What'd you make her? I made bacon and eggs for breakfast at bloody whatever time it was, 10 o'clock this morning. Bacon and egg muffins in the sandwich press. Half a cricket ball on top. Yeah. It's stuck up on my bloody foot. It would have been an inch high, full of fluid. And then it drained out, and now I've got a permanent scar there from it. That's why my left leg's bloody, the inside of my left leg from my ankle to my knee is purpling. So that's where the tailgate scraped, and whatever was in there could have been concrete dust, there could have been Cat C, there could have been bloody asbestos and in the steel and the paint. And that's what's made the skin go purple and like it's ulcerated. Mac and cheese with pizza. Oh. They make, have you tried the spaghetti bolognese pizza from Smokin' Joe's? Is it Smokin' Joe's? There's a couple of pizza shops here in Melton that do some sick pizza. But we don't eat it anymore because we're on this bloody injection. Hooroo. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. They give me some, what do you give me? Give me a course of something. But they give you, what are they, antibiotics. So this is my train of thought. If your doctor gives you some, antibiotics for something, my train of thought is if I take that, it's going to get rid of something else before that, which it did. So if I have like, what they normally give me Keflex, when I take that, I find I sleep better. I don't know what it is, but if I have a course of antibiotics, I get better sleep. Yeah, I don't know. Steroid cream, if they've given me that, I've put it on there. Didn't do nothing. I got heel balm. I just rub some of that into it every now and then. My wife is at hospital. Okay. I get that heel balm when I find it's a little bit like dry and flaky, or I can scratch it off. Put some heel balm on there, and it's nice and that M word for a couple of days, and then I'll leave it, and then later on down the track I'll put some more on. I thought we were going to get hammered. It seems to be cold cloud. I haven't got no messages from Karen. She's probably still snoring. Yep, still snoring, I think. May work. Oh, yeah, there's one, Dad. Sore. Oh, yeah. Sore. She would be bloody sore. There's one, Dad reckons is really good. He used to get, yeah, heel balm. What's the one I've got? Shoal. SCHOL. Shoal. I think it is. That's why I got it. Hey man, got a random question. That's Josh. Just send me a message. Have a good. Have to go back. Oh. Yeah, shoal. A little blue and yellow tube. It's nearly empty because bloody. When was it? was back when I had the bloody Masuas, cracked heels. Every year, summer to autumn. I'd like to think visiting your daughter. Now I've got these. Now I've got the cry. Oh, I can feel like a line there, but it's not cracked. Yeah, no, there. My heels are mint at the moment. It's normally summertime, walking around with bloody thongs all the time. Another one, again. Didn't you have a baby like 6 months ago? Jesus. No. My last live streams in like 7 months ago, you said your wife had a baby. Jesus. Getting old. Is that cool? I don't know why it does that. I just clicked on the screen to show more of my options on the right screen there, and it went off. You're getting very time. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. I don't know why it does that. I touch the screen after I've been on a live stream for, doesn't matter how long it is, it ends. It didn't end this time, thank God. It said interrupted, so I can resume it. Oh, there we go. We're in the new screen. There's a thingo down the bottom there. It's got like love hearts and diamonds and stuff. That's gifts, I'm pretty sure. I think a biker from Oz did that. Plus the hearts and stuff down the bottom there. It might have been Hillbilly John. Well, it doesn't say in the chat anymore. Hi. Yes, it was Biker from Oz. Thanks, mate. I'm not sure. That was a gold coin he sent me, so I'm not sure what that was, but I'll find out later. Memberships, blah, 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 all that stuff. Super chats and stickers and this and that and everything. I'm itching to play with this bloody 2511, to be honest with you. I've got to plug my welder in, see if it still works. It's been outside for bloody 2 years. All the screws and the bloody handpiece are all rusty, so I don't know if it's going to work. I've got to put a new tomorrow working, tomorrow night, tomorrow day, don't know. Probably sleeping. Probably sleeping. I'll check the weather. I might go for a quick fish in the morning, maybe. I'd like to go crayfishing tonight, but get into it. Oh, yeah. I might get 2 of these Giants ones for the next giveaway. I just don't like the colour scheme. Kids are going to see their cousins. I haven't seen my cousins for 10 years. 10? No. 2000, oh, what? 20, actually I didn't, I've only seen a couple of them. I've got lots. Haven't seen them in person for years. I saw my brother Josh in a video call the other night. For the first time in 8 years, 9 years. I video called my mum last night. Dakota, 12, yes. Shania, 17. Dakota, I remember. My stepson was 18 yesterday. Eldest one's 25. He's in Darwin. Then I've got 16, 15, 13 and 5 daughters. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't like the colour scheme. If they had like a red recoil, it might be alright, but I don't like the white. Don't get along. 5 years difference, that's why. Me and my brother are 6 years apart. I used to bash him. And I was the good kid. He's the bad one. Cats and dogs. We've got 2 cats. So the second cat what do you call it? Was a stray. We brought him home from the asphalt plant. That's where he was born, at Deer Park. When we got him, it wasn't much, like his tummy wasn't much bigger than my hand. So his legs used to hang down here, front legs down there, and his little head. He's a full black cat. We had a cat at home. I think it's like a neighborhood stray sort of thing, but the mother is the cat of the person that we got him from. But I reckon she's jumped the fence, and anyway, it's like ragdoll cross Persian, but it's tabby. It's like a bits of everything else. He doesn't purr at all, the cat that we got first. But he used to come into our room, and you could put your hand under the doona and run your hand around, and he used to attack it. Like play with him sort of thing. Never purr. He used to make this like little grunting noise if you didn't like what he was doing, like what you were doing to it, sort of thing. He used to grunt. Never purrs, doesn't purr at all. But he's got starting to get the long hair out the ears, and behind his ears are really long, like longer than the hair out of his ears. Longer, like he looks full feral to look at. We brought the new kitten home, and all he wanted to do was bash it up for a good 3 weeks, I reckon. We used to have to lock the kitten in our room and have like fully litter trained. It's a wild cat, fully litter trained kitten. You'd go into the litter tray, go to the toilet, come back out, jump back on the bed, and like crazy. We called him Freddy after Freddy Krueger because he's got really long bloody claws. The kitten. So after about a couple of days, after 3 weeks, we said, oh, well, they've got to get along, so we'll just let them out. And then all they wanted to do was chase each other around and play and carry on, and then they get a little bit too rough, and they'd separate, come back together, and all that. And one day we were playing with Freddie, which is the kitten, the new one. Well, he's not a kitten anymore. He's nearly a bloody fully grown cat. Well, he's still a kitten, age-wise. And I don't know what we're doing, but the Frankie is the other cat. Doing something, and Frankie just walked straight up to the new kitten, which is Freddie, and right hooked him. Like, don't do that. Sort of, don't do that. I don't know, but now they're just old Tom. Should have named him Cat Dog. Yeah, he doesn't purr at all. Freddie, he purrs. He does the purr meow. Jumps up on the bed, does a little purr meow. Come on, pat me. Frankie's just walks around like he's got the shits every day. But he's still got that. He still does that little thing, you know what they do to their blankets. It's always the mink blankets too. We've got Kieran's got a big Charizard blanket from it's an Udi brand, I think it is. It's massive. It's folded up right on top of the storage containers above my head. Wisdom. He jumps right up onto the leg, jumps on the lounge, jumps 3 storage boxes high on top of and it's right up on top there. As soon as he gets onto the Charizard blanket, he starts doing and then you see him, he lies down, but his sort of eyes are still sort of watching. Alyssa's cat, Bucks Muck, thinks he's... Just explain religion. I didn't read it. We lost our dog, so we don't got him anymore. Religion is master and slave. Yeah. We lost our dog, so we've only got the 2 cats now and the cockatoo, which just says hello. You can pick up what it says, other words, but it still sounds like hello. You've really got to sit there and listen to it. Same tone of voice all the time, so. And it meows and it imitates Alea's cry years ago, screams. It's probably at home screaming now. It was quiet all day yesterday. I heard it woke me up. You got a puppy yesterday. Like I rolled over and I could hear it squealing, and then got up. It was quiet. Didn't even say hello, no nothing. As soon as I started talking to my mum on the video call, hello, hello. Husky. We lost ours. I put it in the community post. He was well, he was about 6 years old in that photo, which he would have been 50 years old in dog years. He made it to 93 dog years. 9.5, nearly 10. Oh, Jesus, it's 6 o'clock. It's bloody dark already. He's back home in his urn, but I don't think we're going to get another one. Because the people we got him from, they're not even together anymore, and his father wouldn't even be alive. Okay, Dakota's room and clean the house. Thanks for popping in. I'll do another live stream when we get settled into this other house. Oh, I could do another live stream anytime, but physical soil work. I've got to pack the bloody things back up, move the house again, and then unpack them all again. Some might even be going in the bin. Oh, Darcy, if you're still here, we got, I think it's 10 tins of food and one whole 20 kilo bag of Tank's biscuits, unopened, to bring up to your house. We'll be dropping them off Saturday. We've got a birthday party to go to in bloody Wallen, so we're going to be dropping them up. I should go and get that stuff for you organised. So technically it's the weekend now for us, but we're working tomorrow night on the Eastern Freeway. I think you'll be getting the kit saw. It's a 50mm. It's got the bum rag cylinder on it with the bloody genuine carb. When you're coming up, Saturday. I didn't bring my other phone. I think it's 5 or 6 o'clock, this birthday party. Well, we're working Friday. I guarantee you we'll finish at friggin'. Hopefully we're not working all bloody night. It's a small occupation apparently, but Friday night, Saturday and Sunday is the occupation. Genuine carb. If you want the 52mm, I'll have to take it off the friggin' 365. I don't have a 48. I need a 48mm Meteor piston to reinstate it as a genuine saw, but it's a Pharmatech crank in the 365 from the first kit saw I had. Or I've got cases, I've got the bloody fuel tank, handlebar, covers, no crank though. Dead Parent Society. I've got you've got a 50mm. That's why you want a 52. How much is a 52mm cylinder? Okay. Well, the muffler's there. I've got to find the bolts. They were in the ute under the bloody handbrake handle, but I can't remember where I put those. The heat shield and the gaskets, I don't know where they are. $80. It's probably cheaper than that. My ex got me hit by a school bus and I lost my job as a bus driver. Grandfather, geez, you can type bloody fast. Hypocrite and unplugged his life support. Yeah, both gaskets and the heat shield, I'm not 100% sure where they are. The top cover's there. It will be a low back. That's all it needs. It needs the muffler put on it, but the heat shield and the two bloody gaskets and the bolts. I've got to find. How does he know where you live, Darcy? I've been there numerous times. Darcy's been to my house heaps of times. Ugh. Jesus, where did I miss Darcy? Oh. Yeah, the heat shield's the two gaskets, or the heat shield and the two gaskets. The muffler. The bottom brace bolts for the muffler, because the muffler's there. It's the small hole one. It's not the bloody. There's no pipe in the bastard. It's just the stock can. Because I haven't modified it yet. Top cover's sitting right there. I can grab that. Air filter, I think's in another bucket somewhere else. I did see last night. Oh, clipboard, just copy and paste. Righto. Um, air filter cover, air filter cover might be genuine as well. Oh, I've got two. Did I tell you? So I ordered two 575, 576 worm gears, but it comes with the oil pump, the bushing for behind the worm gear with the O-rings, I believe. They had a picture of O-rings in the listing. 372 worm gear, 570. So the new early type and the new type, which is the metal one, that's the one I need. The metal bit that engages from the clutch, that's the one I need. Two oil pumps. Two different types. Hang on, let me count it again. Bushing, oil pump, 370 early worm gear, late worm gear, oil hose, filter, something else, but it was a 2-pack, 38.90. All that, two lots, two kits, two oil pumps, two of everything. I just hope it's arrives before we've moved out, but I can come back and check the mail. You've been looking for all of that? Been looking for all that. 372 oil pump. What's that symbol in front of O? Yeah. eBay. I just typed in 576 worm gear and the kits. I think it was the first thing that popped up. It had the early type, so the double-sided worm gear, the plastic one. But I need the single-sided worm gear with the metal, sort of an A-shaped, but cut the top of the A off. That's what it looks like. I think my oil pump's a bit crunchy too, I think. from memory. I'll have to go back and watch the bloody live stream, but I'm using that cheap as chips bloody microphones, which aren't there because I got them out. Now I got the expensive one, DJI. I'm slowly upgrading to the best stuff. My drone's sitting on the back seat too, somewhere here. Oh, that's a sharp chain. I got to road test this other new rod too that's sitting on the back. Here's my drone, right here, look. See ya, better go. Yep, no worries. There she is. It's DJI Neo. Flies itself, but you can fly it via the phone, the app. You've got to get the app to use it. You don't actually have to have the app. You can tell it what to do on there, but it does it itself. But if you want to fly it yourself, you got to go and you need the app. That's tiny. It is. That's the second one. The first one went for a swim out at Barwon Heads. So spare parts. That one's spare parts. The propellers, the battery. I've got the second battery in here. It's right there. That's the battery out of my first one. 22 gigabytes internal storage. So basically it's got 5 settings. 5? I'll have to look again, bloody hell. 6. 6 settings on the actual drone. It'll do a circle, it'll follow you. Following's the most, it'll follow you until it basically, it'll tell you it's running out of power, it needs to land, and it'll land. It does rocket straight up in the air. It gets like a bird's eye view. It'll do a circle of view, like that's the crow, when I put my crow nets in. It'll fly out. It does flies backwards and films you, and then it stops, and then it'll film you coming back in. I forget what that one's called. It does a rocket, which is straight up. Does a circle. That's it, I think. It's been too windy. I can't send it out. Then I can't see. I'll have to turn it on. She's on. That made it worse.
Fly in well lit, textured environments.
Talks to you. Follow. Rocket. It does a one where it starts and sort of incline. Straight, goes straight up. Follows the best because it'll follow you. Also did a shorts on my other video of that when I was casting, and then I walked back to the car. It actually follows you, and you can pick the height you want it to follow. So it'll look up at you. It'll be level or slightly above. It tells you if you can take off in the area you're at, all that sort of stuff. Smart. Not cheap either. I brought it with me, the bow and heads. That little short I did on my other channel, that was to make sure it still worked. When it went underwater, it did work, and now it doesn't work at all. You can turn it on. You can tell it to take off. The propellers start, and then they stop. The sensor underneath, there's a sensor that senses how far away the ground is. It doesn't work anymore. Which is a shame, because they're $300 each. That's just for the drone. You don't get nothing else. You get like a DJI sticker I've put on the back of the car. The manual, and that's it. You get 2 spare blades, but you can only use their they're diagonal. The little screwdriver to take the propellers off, and that's it. You've got to buy the case separately. Something else I bought. No, that's it. You get the charger cord, the little screwdriver, 2 spare propellers, and that's it in the box. For that price. You want spare batteries and all this and that, it's more again. I better 8 thumbs up. Why do you need high beams for? I better get home. Heater's on. Everything's bloody. Oh, that's going to start playing music in a second. I hope not, because I'll get bloody flagged for copyright. Better get home. I might just go out to the garage and start throwing stuff in the bloody containers, I think. Clear the workbench off. The cupboard behind the workbench has got all fish tank stuff in it. I could probably throw all that in the bloody bin. Actually, I can't go anywhere until that demists. Oh, she's cooled right down too. I got a message from Josh too. I got to see what he said. He was going to ask me a serious question. He's I don't want to, before it gets too cold. I was sitting out there in my bloody going to send it shirt and shorts last night and my Crocs. I sat there for would have been, I watched Tin Man's Buck and Stock video, and I watched Buckin's Buck and Stock video, 2 Robbie fishing videos, probably out there 3 hours. Buck and Stock day 1, the day 1 video, not this one from last night. I watched that when I went inside. Yeah. Gonna make a coffee and chuck my jumper on and go out there, I reckon. chuck a pair of socks on with me Crocs because I don't got bloody. Thank you. I don't got slippers. I need to get a new pair. It's a wonder I don't have them yet. I wonder if this new house, the garage doors are sealed properly. Haven't seen. Looked them up too. Wow. They're there. Buckenstock day one at Buckenstock. There's a Super Pro 125 shorts from there, and there's another short. A little kid running a little Zenoa clone. I think it was a Zenoa clone. Might have even been no, it wasn't a Shindala. Zenoa clone top handle, and day two. The day two is just like meeting everyone, giving away axes, more axes than saw stuff. But he teaches Chuck. He teaches a little kid how to run his top handle properly because he's all like awkward. So he teaches him to hold it properly, get his head out of the way of the kickback. Teaches him that. You see that, and they run a Chin Band's P61. You see that getting run, and that's about it. An hour and a half of sort of that stuff. Can't hear me. How about now? Hold up. Went quieter because I got the bloody heater on and it's probably drowning out the microphone, but I haven't got that vent turned on behind the phone. How about now? Is that better? Turn my Bluetooth off. Hang on. Is that better? For some reason, when I start the car, it goes weird. I don't know why it does that. Why does it do that? Must be because it connects to the stereo, but the stereo, yeah, I didn't have anything playing on it. That microphone for the stereo is right there, right next to the phone. Or it's the car running through the phone somehow. I don't know why or how it's doing that. My volume's all the way up. Oh, how about that? Is that better? I don't know who turned that down. Just warming the car up. Lots of traffic here now. I probably should drive home. I need a drink, I know that much. Thanks, Divine Diva. She sent a star. That's the gifts that I've unlocked. Blast this heater for a second. Back window's nice and clear now. So the vent's off, but it's coming through. Now it's off. So now the car is off. Must run through the phone somehow. I don't know how it does it. Settings. No, there's nothing in that settings. It's all good apparently. 9 thumbs up. Sweet. 6:30 already. Time flies. For at work, it'd still feel like bloody 5 o'clock. Oh, no, it went quiet. I don't know why it went quiet. It must have went through the stereo, but it was off. Normally, music starts playing and I'll get bloody in trouble because copyright. But I stopped it from happening. Here's the sound now. It should be flat out. Wonder what we're having for dinner. Looked them up too. Yeah, I don't know. They pop straight up. If you're a subscriber, click on subscriptions and go to his name. Go to his icon up the top. It'll have a little blue dot there. Spit and chips. Go what? I see him. There's that. Everything's turned up. Sound now? Is that better? Let me know. Can anyone hear me? Do I want to? Oh, sweet. Someone just said no sound. Spit and chips. I don't know. I didn't touch nothing. I didn't do anything. I just started the car. I must have had yeah, I don't know. I reckon when I flipped it around and flipped it back, it come back. I don't know. I don't know why it's bloody doing that. Never had bloody sound issues before. So basically, I can't start the car. Spit and chips. Might have a flick. I can't check his channel. Why can't I look at his channel clicking on his name? Spit and chips. Click on it again. No, I can't check it out. My Bluetooth's off. I'll start the car again. Let me know. It's getting cold, that's why. Still got sound. Bluetooth's off. It won't connect to the stereo. The stereo's not even on now. It's just showing the time. That's it. Let know what sound, kids. Sound, is it still the same? Oh, it rained up here. It didn't rain down there. The road's wet. Go do something. That's my other drone app telling me my drone is waiting for takeoff. That's not even the app I use. I've got to get rid of it because it keeps doing that every freaking 20 minutes. It keeps handing me to bloody send my drone up. I've got to fix that rod too. It's still dangling down. Nine thumbs up. You back, Chuck? Wayne. Oh. Suppose I better go clean, chuck some stuff in the boxes in the garage. Throw some rubbish out. Must be when the car's on, no one can hear me. Jesus. No, I can't hear. Oh, okay. Don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's like it connected to the stereo, and then it didn't. I don't know. No idea. I've got to fix that up, set the back door now. Just dressing. Okay. Ooh. Dad, Mum. Oh, they must live there. There's a pet ambulance parked in the driveway of that house there. Who's this? Another Prado just drove out of our street. Bit sus. Might put the wheel on the gutter so I'm not making the mud. I'm home now. Workbench, the other workbench, which is basically 610, 650 parts, and the 850 bottom plate with the handlebar. I'll be able to use that. The timber workbench at the new house, as well as the other one, so that'll be nice. I've still got there's some other stuff on shelves that need to go in boxes. I don't yawn when I wake up anymore. I yawn a couple of hours after. It's annoying. Moving the workbench is going to be fun. It's already had one fall. But they're getting a rear lift truck anyway, so I don't think it'll fit on the bloody thing, but we'll see how we go. Someone just come out the front door. There's some bits and bobs out in the back shed that I took out. They can go all in. There's all boxes in there out there still anyway. I've got to put. I got pneumatic wheels for our trolley, one that don't require bloody tubes. I've got to find the trolley. I've got to put those on there. I replaced the wheels when we moved into this house, but it's been sitting ever since. So you can buy, solid rubber wheels for trolleys now. Or go spend $200 and get a proper bloody removalist trolley for 300 kilo rating. Feed the fish while I'm in there. Turn the lights back. Oh, when did I turn them off? This morning. Turn the lights on. Feed the fish. Oh, yeah, they're only $11 each. I think they were last night at Bunnings. Saxon brand. Plastic rim. Solid rubber wheels. 10 inch. I hope they're big enough. I think they're 10. 11 inch. Yeah. They're going to go over. Excuse me, I won't be doing that tonight. I don't want to. This bloody wind. It's been windy for 5 weeks down here. Can get them in, can't remember shop. When I find it. Oh, yeah. What else have I got to do? Still got that MS 170 sitting outside here. The good one. Or, the other one that's had the replacement handle. I don't know if I fired it up. It needs a clutch drum and bearing and washer. Private hospital. Is that the is it 3-story? Is that 3-story one or is that the northern? So look, there it is. There it goes again. MS, I think it's a 170, 180. Not the race one. I've got another one there that it had a broken handle assembly underneath. I swapped it out, but it needs a. Oh, what's going on? Carla Maddie. New. Caltex on the corner. Oh, that's further up, I think, than the other hospital. Oh, yeah. It needs a clutch drum. It's got a clutch, but it doesn't have a clutch. Yeah, I can only idle it. I'll get into that one day. Hi, bud. I'm new. 10 thumbs up, thanks. I'll take it to 2 hours, the normal live stream. May as well. Go inside, make coffee, and see what's happening. I might just go out the garage and start throwing stuff in storage boxes again. Feed the fish. Put some music on. Clean the workbench off. I'm going to have to take... Well, I don't have to take anything out of the top of my workbench because I can lock those doors. But I'm probably going to have to tape the drawers up. I'll worry about that next week. I might even start on this 2511 if I can get the whole bloody... Excuse me, the whole top of the workbench cleared off. I've got to find the cord for my light to charge it up. Oh yeah, I gotta have yellow belly crayfish and 1 yabby for dinner and 2 shrimp. I've got to go see if the yabby's still in the tank because there's no lid on it. He hasn't bothered. He hasn't tried to get out. He actually escaped from the top tank and ended up down the next shelf down in that tank. I've got to go see if he's still in there. If he's not, he's probably nice and motionless on the floor somewhere. Hope not. Or he could go out, or he might be in the bottom tank, but there's lots of well, it's a bigger tank. He might be in the bottom tank. Hope not. Well, if he's in the bottom tank, he'll grow a hell of a lot faster than what he did in that in the tank he was in, but seafood cocktail. He's only been out one day. Well, maybe two, if he's not in a tank at all. That's what they normally do, though. They get out of one tank and they end up in another tank. But the shrimp, with their arms extended, probably that long now. Easy. I don't know if the aquarium's going to take them or not. I did say there was 2 shrimp out of the Ovens River at home in the tank as well. Hopefully he's hiding. There's 2 pots, 2 of them little terracotta pots standing upwards in the tank like that. He could have been directly behind one or in between the 2 somehow, and I didn't see him because I didn't really look. I was looking everywhere else, but there's a patch of mold, what do you call it? Like where all the dirt and poo and that sits. He could have been there. Anyway, I'll go and have a look in a minute. I'm going to go get... is my coffee cup still out there? No, it's not. It's in the kitchen. Go and have a look. Start sorting some stuff out. Pull this bloody 25. What's up? Oh, there you are. Just after work there, maybe. Oh, good morning. Oh, that's right. It's night time here in the morning there. Yeah, that's right. Wait for a smoke. Oh, no, that's right. You're only 14 behind us now. When daylight savings, it's bloody 16 hours. Do you have that? Oh, you have daylight savings there as well. So that's probably where the 16 hours is. I was just about to end it. Going up 2 hours of sitting in the bloody car. I just went for a... You'll see it on my other channel, but the only laugh you'll probably get out of the whole video is when I fell over again. Same. I put my arm down this time. Got dirt all over my friggin' hand. Better late than never. I thought when I started it would have been way too early there. I didn't think. Oh, yeah. Shoulder hurts a little bit now from the fall. Oof. Can't go that way. Oh, I need a good stretch. Yep. Saw a new video was up. I had the camera, my filming camera set for external bloody microphone. Forgot to turn it back, so you see the bite, the hook up, wind it in, lip grip it, I show it on the camera, and then I stop it. It would have been maybe an hour-long video. There's no talking in the footage because you can't hear nothing. So you've pretty much got to watch start to finish, listen to me, what I'm saying and that. But I've got other videos. I've just got to... Like everything else I filmed on the other channel, I haven't caught a fish, so I haven't put them up. So there's no point of... No one wants to watch someone not catch a fish, basically. Or sort of going to compile it all into one video. Like today I'm going here, I caught nothing. Today I'm going here, caught nothing. You know what I mean? I've been crayfishing at night. You can't film that. I suppose you probably could with a torch, but yeah. Well, I did put a shorts up of me putting the crayfish in the pot. They were yummy. Like a painted cray. If you've ever had a painted cray out of the ocean, oof. Not a lobster, a painted cray. Completely different. Yeah, night vision. Night vision crawfishing. Oh, yeah. Bloody, how much would that be? Oop, we're over 2 hours. Another thumbs up. Someone else popped in. Hello, thank you. Friggin' stars are out now. Can you believe it? Far out. Wow. If only the wind would go away. Actually, I think it has. Oh, it's still blowing. There's too much. Yeah. Oh, September's still June, July, August. Oh, there's still August. There's still a whole another month to go yet. Far out. Yeah, 2 months. 2 months until I can actually cut. I'd like to try. Crawfish is yabby. Crayfish is a freshwater lobster, basically. We have 3 different species here in Australia of crayfish. The Murray spiny is what I've been catching. There's a Glenelg, Glenelg, Glenelg crayfish, which are Gippsland, I believe. And there's just the crayfish. But the Murray spiny tastes just like the tail tastes just like a painted cray tail, painted crayfish from the ocean. Far North Queensland. I haven't had one for years. Neither. I might have one if he's still in the tank inside. But the cray with the biggest nippers, the nipper meat tasted a little bit fatty. When I pulled the meat out, you could see like there was a little bit fatty, so it was like a little bit chemically, but I still ate it. The tails, oof, yummy, you like it. I didn't roll the meat out of the legs. You can get a roll pin and roll the meat out of the legs. Apparently, I didn't bother doing that. And inside the carapace where the legs, there's meat in there. I didn't bother trying to get all that either. So I just ate the tails and the nippers. But that was a nice feed. Two's okay. 3 would be heaps. 2 months till soaring season. Yeah, 1st of September. The 3 months of winter is the time that you need it, because it's the time you're burning it. But here they make you get it autumn and spring. We got a new house, Chris. We move in next Friday, Saturday. Straight up, it was the second house. First house we looked at on Saturday, we got approved for on Monday. That quick. Doesn't have wood fire, unfortunately. Smaller backyard. Yeah, smaller backyard. The house itself's a little bit bigger than this one, I think. 3-car garage, so the garage is nearly twice as big as ours. Will be 1.5 times our size. And that's it. Fake grass out the front. Nature strip still need to renting. Yeah. No. No, I've got to drive to the forest to find anything. There's plenty of trees. Plenty of trees around me, but can't cut them. Your Darcy can just walk up the bush. The cops don't say anything out that way because he's out in the bloody country. Go make a coffee in a minute, go out the garage. See what's happening inside. Probably packing up again to move. I need to go get I suppose if I go out and sort out the garage, but then if Kieran comes out and I'm playing with a bloody chainsaw or something, she'd be like, what the friggin' hell are you doing? Country. And that's a lot. 2 days, Jesus. Yeah. Well, I ran 3. I ran 3 through it the first day, I think it was. But I made it into like 3 videos. It might have been 2 tanks. One with the 25, one with the 32. I'm from the country too, but I live in the bloody city now, so yeah, I don't know. What's all that commotion? Yeah, I better get cracking. Unfortunately, gotta do something. I don't have that. Why are you sending me that? Sounds like the front door's wide open. Yeah. Go do something now and see what the rest of the day brings. How many? Oh, I put I reckon six or seven through it. Not yet. That's probably it'll be in the works pretty much straight after we get settled into the new house. But if I get this workbench, all the stuff on the workbench thrown in the box tonight, I'll probably start taking the motor out of the 2511 clone. The wash pattern was mint. Sweet. Yeah, the replacement carb, it needed it because you couldn't adjust the hijack. You screwed all the way in and it's still bloody four-stroked. But yeah, have a good day at work, Chris. Yep. 49 mil 08S is the engine's there. I just need an intake manifold, which I found. I've got to buy a carby. I'll have to buy an eBay carby for it. It's going to get a pipe, but it's got the concrete saw muffler on it at the moment. The rear handle's there on the workbench. Side cover, I've got to buy an oil pump for because I've taken it off for the 08S rocket. 070 carb. Yeah, righto. Whatever it is, I think that they advertise it for 08S 070 090 on eBay. It's got to have that. It's got to have the special thing for the bloody trigger to slot into. Anyhow, I'll go. Catch us next time. Whenever that may be. And yeah, if I start playing with this 2511T clone, I'll film it if I can. See you then.